That's a bomb. It attacks by blowing itself up. Yeah, real smart. Max HP is 4, attack is 2, and defense is 1. A bomb will get totally mad if you damage it. They have like super short fuses. When it gets mad, it'll charge and explode on its next turn. That attack really hurts. Oh, and if it's mad, it'll blow up at the slightest contact. So don't attack directly. Attack it from a step away with a hammer or hit it with something hard like a shell. That's a bulky bomb. I think it's like other bombs, but it's huge. Max HP is 6, attack is 2, defense is 1. It's weird. It never attacks, but once its fuse is lit, it'll blow up on its own eventually. I don't mind it taking itself out of the battle, but that explosion hurts us too. Oh, and when it powers up, that attack power is 8, so watch out. Fire and explosions light its fuse, so I guess setting it off early is one strategy. You can run too, but if you're gonna fight, beat it before it goes off. That's a bulk. That's easily the biggest bomb I've ever seen. Max HP is 10, attack is 4, and defense is 2. It won't attack, but once its fuse is lit, it'll explode after a while. So the problem is how to beat it before it goes off. I mean, its bomb attack has a power of 16. That's no joke. Seriously, watch out for that. Just go all out to beat it. Pull out all the stops. Or you could just set it off early with fire or explosions. Your call. That's a chain chomp. I'd hate to get chomped by those teeth. They look nasty. Max HP is 7, attack is 6, and defense has 5. Its body is hard, so most attacks won't do much. Plus, you can't damage it with fire and ice attacks. You can freeze it though. Luckily, it has low HP, so you could take it down with a special move or an item. Chomps are like so super pumped all the time. Don't they ever get tired? That's a red chomp. It's a rabid, red, biting, chewing, chomping fool. Max HP is 6, attack is 5, and defense is 3. Its attacks are so powerful, we could be in a world of hurt if we don't beat it fast. Which is why it's really lame that its defense is so high. Its HP is pretty low, though, so items and special moves might just work. Just look at that color. Think someone painted it after it fell asleep at a party? That's a bill blaster. It's the cannon that it shoots bullet bills. Max HP is 5, defense is 2. It doesn't attack directly, but shoots bullet bills at you. I know the bullet bills are annoying. But take out the bill blaster first, trust me. ARRGH. How many of those things will it shoot at us? You're so annoying. That's a bullet bill. It attacks after being shot from a bill blaster. Max HP is 2, attack is 4, defense is 1. Take care of it quickly or it'll totally wail into you, mosh pit style. Use those action commands and take it out. That's a B-bill blaster. It fires bombshell bills. Sorry about the abbreviation. Max HP is 10, defense is 4. It's really tough. Yeah, hard to hurt this guy. Thing is, if you don't take it out, it'll keep shooting bombshell bills at you. So, you gotta figure out a way to beat it, and fast. That's a bombshell bill. B-bill blasters shoot these things repeatedly. Max HP is 3, attack is 6, and defense is 2. Its attack is high, but its HP is low, so take it out before it takes you out. Then again, if you focus on these guys, you'll never win. Smack that B-bill blaster. That's a dark wizard. It's a part machine, part organic, centuries-old thing. Max HP is 10, attack is 5, and defense is 2. It uses magic to attack and to alter your condition, so stay on guard. If there's only one left, it'll multiply itself to confuse you. I know they look totally goofy, but they're actually pretty tough enemies. That's a dark wizard illusion. There's no point in attacking it, so don't bother. The real dark wizard has a max HP of 10, an attack of 5, and a defense of 2. If you attack the real one, the illusions will vanish, so find the real one. That's a wizard. It's a part machine, part organic, centuries-old thing. Max HP is 10, attack is 6, and defense is 3. It uses magic to attack, heal, and alter your condition, so stay on guard. Its defense is high, but we can totally take this thing. That's an elite wizard. This is the top of the heap for half-machine organisms. Max HP is 12, attack is 8, and defense has 5. You can probably guess this, but it uses various magic moves in battle. And if it's alone, it'll create illusions of itself. It has no real weakness, so just use whatever you've got to beat it, okay? Let's go, Mario. That's an elite wizard illusion. There's no point in attacking it. The real elite wizard has a max HP of 12, an attack of 8, and a defense of 5. If you attack the real one, the illusions will vanish, so find the real one. That's a blooper, dot, and a really super humongous one, too. EWWWW. It's all slimy. I just totally can't stand slimy, nasty, icky things. GROSS, gross. Max HP is 12, attack is 1, and defense is 0. It attacks with tentacles and ink. Once you damage both its tentacles, it'll fall down. And then it's attack time. By the way, the tentacles each have 3 HP. Now relax and house on that slimy, nasty blooper. That's Hooktail. Max HP is 20, attack is 5, and defense is 1. It'll stomp and munch on you, and it has a more dragonish attack, stinky, fiery breath. It's tricky, especially when it's losing. And it'll try to fool you into being merciful. Oh, yeah, and one more thing. It hates things that start with CR and end with ICAT. Supposedly, there's something related to that somewhere in this castle. Did we find it? That's Gloomtail. I think he's Hooktail's brother. I see the family resemblance. Max HP is 80, attack is 8, and defense is 2. He'll bite or stomp you, and he may also breathe poison on you. Great! When his HP gets low, he may throw in some other attacks as well. Wouldn't surprise me. Especially watch out for his Mega Breath move, cause the word is it's gnarly. He also stores power for some attacks, so use Vivian to hide to avoid those. Bonetail. He's the oldest brother of Hooktail. So old he's just bones, in fact. Wow, now that's old. His body's max HP is 200, his attack is 8, and his defense is 2. He has various breaths that might confuse us or put us to sleep. When his HP gets low, he'll recover, or reanimate as the case may be. He's probably stronger than the last boss, seriously. Let's do this right. That Rock Hawk, he flips, flaps, and slaps. That's what the book says. Max HP is 40, attack is 3, and defense is 1. He's really good at aerial maneuvers, but other than that, he's pretty meh. One thing you should know is that Rock Hawk never fights above the board. Carelessness leads to lifelessness, you know. That macho grubba, he's grubba all souped up on crystal star power. Max HP is 60, attack is 4, and defense is 0. His attack pattern is simple. First, he increases the number of times he can attack. Then he powers himself up with all sorts of crazy, power-uppy moves. So, it's pretty important to pay close attention to how he's powered himself up. The craziest thing about this musclehead is that he used to be that chubby grubba. I guess the crystal stars really are powerful. See ? Wow, how totally bizarre. This thing isn't listed in here. There's a monster in here that looks like this thing, but it doesn't list a name. Max HP is 40, attack is 4, and defense is 0. It's apparently really good at transforming itself and other things. Maybe it used that power to turn the villagers into pigs. This thing is a real jerk. That's Dupless. He's a shapeshifter and even turned into you once, Mario. Max HP is 40, attack is 6, and defense is 0. He may turn into one of us and attack. When he does, he'll have our abilities. Hey, how do you think he became one of the Shadow Sirens? Isn't that weird? How do you think he stands Beldam's abuse? You think he's alright in the head? That's Cortez. He's the dreaded pirate spirit who haunts the island. Max HP is 20, attack is 4, and defense is 1. His HP may seem low, but he's a spirit, so even when his HP hits 0, he'll come back. Plus, he has tons of different attacks. He's as tough and scary as he looks. I'd say just keep damaging him, and sooner or later he'll go down for good. Let's give this tormented spirit some eternal rest. That's a smorg. Lots of smorgs gathered to create this huge monster. Max HP is 50, attack is 5, and defense is 1. It attacks with weird tentacles. Defeating the tentacles will drop the body's defense to 0, making it easier to attack. The tentacles will regenerate but use that time to deal a ton of damage, okay? It may also take other forms with higher attack powers, I don't really know. Let's just hurry and beat this thing down so we can save those trapped passengers. That's an X-Knot. Says here it's classified as an enemy combatant. That description stinks. You think it means they're just low-level foot soldiers. Max HP is 4, attack is 3, and defense is 0. They drink these potions that make them all big and burly, then they attack. One's easy, but if there's 2 or more, better watch out. Use special moves and items. That's an X-Knot platoon. Crump commands them all. Where'd they come from? Their max HP depends on their condition, but attack is 5 and defense is 0. They're gonna come at us with coordinated group maneuvers, I'm sure. But they're pretty wimpy, so we should be able to handle it, don't you think? That's an X-Knot PhD. Guys like this invent all the annoying things we fight. Max HP is 9, attack is 4, and defense is 0. He likes to throw beakers of chemicals. The chemicals do all kinds of stuff, like making things huge or burning people. He may also use potions to heal himself or make himself impossible to hit. X-Knot PhDs are really annoying, so take them out before they boost themselves. That's an elite X-Knot. This guy is the creme de la creme of the X-Knots. Max HP is 10, attack is 5, and defense is 1. He'll use regular attacks as well as boosting his power or size. Elite X-Knots are tough, but you just have to smack away until they go down.